What's going on, guys? You're in with Hardy Tech, and I've been having some problems lately. I've kind of realized that now that I don't really have like anything drama wise going on in my life, I don't have very much to talk about. One of the main inspirations for this vlog, this series, not this video itself, like me starting to do these daily vlogs, was me watching Dodger, who, or Dexterity Bonus. She does just this daily vlog where she just talks about her day, and I'm like, that's awesome. I want to do that, and that's like why I started doing this, because I'm like, people care, and it was nice to give me somewhere to vent about things that were going on. I never expected they started to vlog like the day before everything with Abby started, so it was like good timing there. And from there, it pretty much became like, what's going on with Hardy's relationships? But in times like this, like I'm really happy in life, and it's like, well, I don't have anything to talk about because I don't live an exciting life. When I watch Dodger's vlog, she's always talking about what she did that day, like did all these amazing things, and I'm like, I went to the grocery store today. I bought ribs for lunch. I I forgot I was going to be eating in my car, and they were drowned in barbecue sauce. Then I came home and talked to friends and made Pokemon videos. That's my day. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm getting addicted to Sims. So I guess that's something you can mention. I haven't played Sims. The last time I played Sims was The Sims 2, probably in like 2005 or 2006. Very long time ago. And all of a sudden I decided to download The Sims 3. That was probably the worst decision of my life. I made a joke on Twitter about how I'm like flushing my life down the toilet. I was being sarcastic when I said that, but yeah. I ended up spending like 2 hours last night building a house on The Sims 3 just for me to flip out on my characters because they were being crazy. I trapped them in a room. One of them was a pregnant mother, and watched them die. That was nice. I enjoyed that. And I haven't played it since. Once that happened, I just closed the game and I'm like, I think I have issues. I don't think I should be playing this. But I have plans to start again and play again like after I make this. So hee hee. But I thought, what can I do? What can I talk about when nothing exciting's going on? And I'm like, maybe I could tell stories from my life. Exciting adventures of Hardy. And I came up with one. It's not really a funny story, I guess, but it's an experience from my past. It's how Hardy got on probation. Um, yeah, I got expelled for selling porn, and now I'm on probation. Well, I'm not on probation anymore. This was like 5 years ago. But not only is it showing the darker side of Hardy, it's showing the darker, stupider side of the American government system. I don't think that's the right term, but Murica, pew pew, that thing. So I believe I was 15 at the time, and I had a friend at the apartments where I was living named Wyatt, who was about 2 years younger than me, but we were the only teens that lived in like the entire apartment complex, so we just kind of like, oh, might as well be friends. And we had a really bad kind of friendship. Like we'd be friends for a few months or a few weeks, and then we'd get in a big fight, and then we'd hate each other, and then one day we're just like, hey, want to be best friends again? And that was our friendship. And so more often than not, there was like some kind of beef between us. And on this particular day, Wyatt had two younger sisters, one 9 and one 7. And when I was a younger teen, when I used to hang out with Wyatt, I was really into skateboarding. And I'm really into skateboarding now, but I don't do it anymore. Like, I still have my skateboard outside, but I've lost the inspiration to skate when I didn't have anybody to do it with. But basically, every day we'd go out and we'd skateboard, and I was really crap at it, but I didn't care. And we ended up getting in a fight about something. I don't remember what it was, but we ended up getting in a fight that turned rather physical. And his sisters are very, very defensive of him. So at one point, somehow, my shoe ended up coming off in like our fight. And I'm just like, oh, well, this will be useful. So I threw the shoe at him. And his sister saw that. The 7-year-old sister saw that. And her response was to grab Wyatt's skateboard and hit me in the back of the head with it. Luckily, it was the side with the grip tape and not like the truck of the skateboard, which for those of you who don't know much about a skateboard, the truck is the part underneath that like the wheels are attached to, those are called trucks. And if she would have hit me with that, it would have probably really fucked me up because that's like metal and it has like a little bolt on it. That would have done a lot more damage. But she just hit me with the wooden part of it, and that I was like, what the? That pretty much almost knocked me out. I was just like laying there in the grass, like, look at all the pretty colors. And once I kind of like realized what was going on, I was like completely forgot that it was his sister that did that. And well, at the time, Wyatt actually like took my skateboard and was walking away with it. So I chased Wyatt down and I shoved him over into it wasn't on purpose. I obviously shoved him on purpose, but where he landed wasn't on purpose because he ended up falling into a thorn bush. And his sisters like immediately ran up and told their mother. And I'm not a tattletale, you know. I don't like to go complaining to people. If I get in a fight, I'm gonna deal with it. If I have a problem, I'm gonna deal with it. I don't go complaining to my mom or my parents or whatever. And it really bugs me when I get in a fight with someone else and they go bitch to their parents about it. It's like, this is between us, you know. Be a fucking man. I know that's probably a really bad way to think, and that's a bad message to be giving to kids. But that's my mentality. You know, I take care of my own stuff, and obviously he didn't do this. You know, he was the same way. He pretty much had the same mentality, but it was his sisters that they liked to bitch to her mom about everything and get me in trouble. So the cops ended up coming for that, and I didn't go to juvie or jail or anything. I just had to go talk with a probation officer. And I ended up getting in trouble, despite the fact that his sister hit me in the back of the head with a skateboard, and he attempted stealing my skateboard. I got in trouble, and I got put on probation for basically recovering my property, and because I assaulted a minor. Despite the fact we're both minors, because he's about 2 years younger than me, I'm the only one that got in trouble, and they didn't even talk to him. I think they listened to his story, and I tried to tell my story, and they're just like, dude, he's younger than you. You shouldn't touch him. It's like, I'm 15, he's 13. It's not that big of an age difference, but Murica, you know, just as fucked up as our school systems, which for those of you who heard my expulsion story, like way back in Leaf Green, you'll know how I got expelled. Maybe I'll retell that story again one day, but I think a lot of you have heard it, so I just thought I'd share a little story from my past. If you guys have any vlog ideas for me to do or any like stories about my life you might want me to tell, definitely give me some suggestions in the comments because I'm not good at this. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that story and got to know me a little better. Until next time, I'm Hardy Tech Yo-Yo. Peace!